Welcome, welcome, welcome. Salute everybody. Appreciate you for joining me. Been a minute since we live streamed, so I figured why not today? We got a bunch of things going on. We got the Game 7 in the NBA playoff series, right? We got Game 7 in the NHL between the Colorado Avalanche and Dallas Stars. We also got UFC going on today, so pretty much it's a filled sports slate. I was, however, I did plan on going out to watch the games somewhere, um, but decided against it. So back in the crib now, streaming, um, and we're gonna react to the games live, right? So we got one game on in the background right now in the MLB. Minnesota Twins traveling against the Boston Red Sox. I do have the live stream on watching the game also, but I can't show it obviously because YouTube is gonna strike the video. Um, so I just put up the ESPN.com for you guys so you guys can follow. But I am watching a live stream in another window. Give me 1 second. Hold on, let me bring this up. So yeah, it's just a packed sports slate today. MLB is going on, NBA, NHL, UFC. It's not a huge card in the UFC. It's like a UFC fight night, but nonetheless, UFC for all the MMA enthusiasts, the people that love that stuff. I do believe there's some. I do believe there's like some women fights on the cards too. Couple women fights and a co-main, or not really like a co-main, but pretty solid fight up top in the main event, right? I think it's we have Figueroa versus wait, hold on. Yeah, so Figueroa versus Sanhagen, and then DeRitter versus Bo Nickel. So it's like a co, and then obviously the preliminaries. You have a couple women fights on there too. Actually, three women fights on the prelims, which get underway probably at the same time that this game is about to end, and then the main card starts up after that. I don't know if we're gonna watch the entire thing. That would be a lot. It's like a bunch of streaming, but yeah, just gonna check it out and see what's going on. So salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Please remember to click the like, share, subscribe. Cost you absolutely nothing. Remember to click that thumbs up and also turn on your notifications. One thing I noticed about this YouTube thing is like if you're subscribed to someone and you don't have notifications on, you never know when they post a video, when they go live or nothing like that. So you have to turn your notifications on to all, not just like recommended or preferred, because that's the way YouTube kind of controls what you see and what you don't see. You have to have all notifications on. So it's like that little bell. You click on it and you specify all. That way you're alerted um, for all videos, all uploads, all streams. All right. Watching this game right now, Minnesota's threatening slightly in Boston in Fenway. Fenway's still on my bucket list to be honest too. I've been a bunch of ballparks like earlier in my day, but Fenway I've never been there, and just because it's like a pretty specific kind of ballpark, it's not like many other ones, with the Green Monster and stuff like that. So it's a little special, and then obviously with the history between New York um and Boston, that rivalry, I felt like it would always make sense to kind of check out a Boston game in Fenway, preferably versus one of the New York teams, but just never got around to it. And then once my eyes were opened up about what was really going on with the sports stuff, it just kind of took all the wind out of that sail, as far as going up there. So, yeah. So Minnesota's retired. We're gonna go to the bottom of the second right now for the Boston. Okay. Streaming. Actually, give me 1 second. I want to go get a cup of ice real quick. Give me 1 second. But yeah, in the meantime, remember to clip those notifications, change it to all, and like, share, and subscribe. Be right back. Just gonna get a cup of ice. 1 second. Okay. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys. For those of you that don't know, so we have like the gematria mascot, my boy Fabi's. But this is not Fabi. This is my other. This is Fabi's sister. She's kind of like a good luck charm too. So we got her in the building. Now let's say what's up. What's up, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. She's a good pup. Say what's up. Oh, give me one second. What up, fellas? What up? So she's our good luck charm for today while we're watching the stream. All right. In the building. Ow! What the hell? You just slapped me. All right, let's see. Let's check the game back out. Trevor Story at the plate for Boston, Minnesota. Let's see what's going on now. It's a beautiful day outside too today. It's like a nice day for sports in general. That's one of the reasons why I was gonna go out. Just go outside and watch the games. After that game last night, the Knicks game, with Jalen Brunson hitting that big shot and sending the Knicks to the next round, I just felt like it made the most sense, to get out and about in New York. New York's rocking right now. Energy's great. Energy's up. So I felt like it made sense to kind of get out and go watch the games, but guess not, So decided to park it up at home and rock out with you guys. It's been a little bit since I did a stream. And the way your day plays out, right? Like sometimes you might have a plan on how your day is gonna go, and then like something will happen or whatever, and it'll kind of change. So you kind of just got to go with like the energy and the vibe. So yeah. No, you don't want to be on camera and people are waiting for you. Wow. So this guy for Minnesota, Bailey Ober, he's just parking up these Boston hitters right now. He's got this low dropping, like I want to say like a changeup. I think stop like a changeup, and people are just falling for it left and right. He's getting it across the plate for strikes, and then when people are looking for it, it's dropping out. It's dropping out the bottom, and they're totally missing it. So that was a quick inning for Boston. Gonna go to the top of the third now. Minnesota coming up to play, coming up at bat, and commercial break. All right, Nanas. All right, you gonna go? You wanna go? All right, say bye to everybody. Peace out. All right, let me pull her back because she's not happy right now. Give me 1 second. Go, go. Okay. Oh man. So how many of you guys yesterday was watching that Knicks game? Went crazy, huh? Appreciate you, Chris. Salute. Excited for it as well. I mean, as excited as you can be, right? Salute everybody. Peace to Ty. Peace to the mods. Salute to everybody. Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? We're rocking and we're rolling. All right. For those of you that don't know, I do have at the bottom of the screen right there, Flipping the Script Sports on Patreon. If you're not already a member of the community, get on over there, join up. Also, the Cash App is scrolling at the bottom. Let me see this. Hold on. 2025. Oh, today is the Kentucky Derby. I'm bugging. Kentucky Derby, eh? How many of you guys are into horse racing and looking forward to that Kentucky Derbies? Any of you guys into horse racing much? So they got like what they call like the playoffs of horse racing, right? You know, like the majors. You got the Kentucky Derby. I think it's like the Preakness, and I forgot the third one. Forgot the third one. But yeah, it's like three huge races, and if you win all of them, it's like called the Triple Crown. Um, so today is the Kentucky Derby. I think that race gets underway like around 7 p.m. Eastern. Um, Today, Saturday, May 3rd. I was wondering why I was seeing like all these commercials and stuff about that crap. Super wondering. So the Boston Red Sox are, rocking this horrible jersey right now. It's like bright yellow, um, just ridiculous. Just looks so weird to see those colors on a Boston team. I don't know whoever designed that jersey, but it's atrocious. Um, yeah, that can't be like a top selling jersey for Boston. There's no way. It's just bad. Um, okay, give me 1 second. Yep, here we go. So yeah, top of the third, one out. Looks like both Boston and Minnesota's pitchers kind of dealing right now. Minnesota's pitcher is more dominating when it comes to the pitching. Like he's getting a lot of swing and misses. Um, Boston's pitcher, however, is a lot of his pitches are getting put into play on grounders and so forth. So and it just happens to be like right at the fielding. So right now, slight edge to Minnesota's pitching, but still early, right? Still only third inning. So another ball in play for Minnesota. Um, 2 outs. So that's the thing. He's not really getting a lot of swing and misses. They're putting it into play. That could be like worrisome moving further and further into the game. Um, you always would much rather a pitcher just getting a lot of swing and misses than actually putting balls into play because then the human element comes into it, right? The ball could hit a base. Uh, Fielders could drop the ball, could make errors. It's just a lot of nonsense at that point. It's like watching a blooper reel. You know, there was this one game this season. I forgot what game it was, but a team made like 5 errors, and they might have made like 3 errors in the same inning. It was kind of crazy. Forgot what team it was. Forgot the day, but that definitely did happen this year. Um, so not really sure. Teeny neat. Okay. Let's see if let's see how this top of the third closes out. 2-2 count. Minnesota batter. Boston. Is he gonna get a strike? Nope. It's another ball in play. Fly out to the outfield. Three outs. Bottom of the third coming up. Boston's gonna be looking to do something. I mean, because they haven't even touched the ball yet. I don't even think they put a ball in play. So we shall see. Commercial break. Get your popcorn ready. Popcorn and beverages. Um, on a Saturday like this, obviously people are not super excited about baseball. It's not the most exciting sport to watch, to bet, or unless you just really love it. You know, like baseball is one of those sports where it's it kind of proves that the saying that you only want to watch games when you bet on them or when you gamble on them. Baseball is kind of like that sport that justifies that saying. Really, sometimes baseball could be extremely boring, right? Not a lot going on, a big defensive battle, not a lot of balls being put in play. It's just sometimes it could be really boring, and that's the dilemma that the league kind of has to deal with every single year. Basketball is way more exciting, football is way more exciting, hockey is way more exciting. So from that standpoint, I mean, even soccer could be boring sometimes, but then even that's more exciting than baseball because at least with soccer, yeah, they might not score like every couple of minutes, but there's great passes, there's great moves and so on and so forth like that. So there's things to get excited about throughout the soccer game. But baseball doesn't have those things, right? Maybe strikeouts, but I mean, unless the guy's striking out like 15, 20 people, that's not even really that exciting either. So, you know, that's baseball's dilemma to deal with. But in the meantime, we're watching this game. We want the outcome to be the outcome that we predicted, obviously. So we'll see if that rings true. Um, Meantime, streaming it, reaction live for you guys Saturday, May 3rd. Looks like this is what my day is going to be consisting of. It's just streaming. It's been a minute since I streamed. Been dealing with some frustration with YouTube. They demonetized my channel a while back, and it doesn't really look like they're gonna allow me to monetize it moving forward. Don't know why. The reason kind of didn't make any sense. So, you know, I kind of uh, I kind of made a video to substantiate whatever their concerns were, and they just didn't really want to hear it. So don't know what the issue is with YouTube, but they just placed another barrier in front of us on top of everything else. Is what it is. Um, Bottom of the third right now, Boston in a 3-1 count. Let's see if they can get some people on. Maybe turn up the excitement in this game, right? See what's happening. Teeny, of course, pitch right down the plate at 90 miles per hour. Where if you swang, it would have been in the wrap. How annoying and frustrated do you guys get when you're watching a baseball game and then the batter just pretty much watches it, just a hamburger helper strike right over the plate? Um, the one that could be sent to another zip code. Like, how frustrating is that for you guys? Um, Especially when you have money on the game, where you see a guy just basically just sit his ass still on a pitch that could have been sent to like another zip code. And again, another strikeout on a changeup for the Minnesota pitcher. This was the like that changeup, man. It just falls out the bottom. Um, at this point they should be looking for it, right? It's the most obvious pitch for him to throw. That's why when he gives you a strike right over the plate at 2-2, you should probably swing at it as opposed to looking like a moron on the next pitch and trying to hit a changeup that you just have no chance of hitting. It's just dumb. This is why I agree that you know I feel like it's so irrefutable that sports is just rigged. I mean, there's no way that this kind of shit is just legit. There's no way. Best of luck to you too, bro. You know? Yeah. Yeah. The blowouts are in fact the best. Um, but it's crazy, all right? Like, see, like when you're betting like one game a day, the chances that your game is gonna be that blowout where the game is just over in the second or third inning, yeah, it happens sometimes. But it's just like so frustrating when it doesn't happen because then you have to sweat out a game for like 2.5, 3 hours. You know, and for those the people that like to be productive, the people that like to make things happen, the people that don't like to be sitting still, like all the people who have like ADHD or OCD or something like that, you know, imagine sitting and waiting for the outcome of a sports game for like 2.5, 3 hours, and you know, you're just getting irritated and irritated and frustrated and frustrated. You know, the normal person would. So I can only imagine. Uh, yep, and that looks like it's going to be a double, maybe a triple. No, a double for Boston. They finally got a hit. Let's clap it up in the chat. Clap it up in the chat. Boston finally put one in play. They got a double and a man on second. Congratulations. Whee! Salute. If you're in here, remember to say what's up. Please also remember to click the like, to share, to subscribe. That's much appreciated. As I said, guys, I was not supposed to be streaming today. I was actually going to watch these games in person, um, you know, outside, but decided to come back home and just stream the games. And so that's what we're doing now, reacting to the games. I'm watching them live on a live stream in another window, but I can't show it. So we're just following on ESPN.com for all you guys, you know, for all you guys to watch with me, so we can like, you know, combo thing, team thing. Pause. So yeah, in baseball, this is like when you so when a pitcher is dealing, right? And again, this goes out the window because we know these games are fake, predetermined outcomes, not legit competition. Is what it is. Okay, ball goes into the outfield on a attempted pickoff, and the Boston player goes to third. So third man on third, 2 outs. So yeah, I'm just saying from the betting public standpoint, right? The normal person who's watching his games and kind of believes in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and all that, right? When you have a pitcher who is dealing, right? He's painting the zone, he's hitting corners, and then on top of that, the umpire as well. The umpire is just saving him, right? So you got to deal with like the double competition of a pitcher who's hitting his spots, and then the umpire who's just fucking a groupie for the pitcher. What you want to do, the best way, you know, to change kind of the rhythm of the way the game's going, is put pressure on that pitcher, right? Draw a walk. Okay. Step out of the box a couple of times with like 9, 10 seconds, you know, piss him off, do something, get under his skin. Again, if this was real, it's not real. I'm saying if it was though, this is kind of like the things you should be looking to do. You know, I played baseball when I was a kid. I used to do shit to piss the pitcher off all the time. You know, step in the box, step out the box. You know, call time. Oh my god, I got something in my eye. Pause. Let me wipe it down. Hold on. Let me change my bat. You know, I used to do a whole bunch of shit. You know, it's called like playing the game. You know, you can't just make it easy for the person. You gotta play the mind game too. Now he's overthinking. You know, he's forgetting that he was on a roll. Now he's like pissed off, stressed out. So you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna throw me a turkey. He's gonna throw me a hamburger helper, and I'm gonna send it to the rafters. Bad call. You see, the ump is on some shit right here, man. We got a bad ump in Boston right now. Bad ump in Boston. Give me one sec. Okay. Let's see what happens. Full count. Rafi Devers at the plate. Okay, looks like that's gonna be base hit. All right, Boston scores 1-0. Early in the game, man on first, still bottom of the third. Rafi Devers, who's pretty much Boston's main offensive player. Like, yeah, they have Durant, they have some Bregman now, Bregman and stuff like that. But he's the leader. You know what I'm saying? You got to this guy got to put pressure so that it's a trickle down effect, right? Trickle down, trickle down, trickle down. Bobby Brown. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, please, and change notifications, man. Turn on all notifications so you get alerted when I post a video, when I upload, and when I live stream. Right? It's crazy. Right? I mean, I should be going live. I should be getting way more love than this, but can't be talking about things that you don't have. You got to appreciate the things you do have. So I appreciate the people that are in here, obviously. Um, but yeah, it's always great when you got like a nice sized community pause following you, interacting with you, and then we're just getting like the correspondence going, the teamwork, the cheers, the salutes, and all that. You know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, this sweeper. I mean, Bregman is looking like a goofy right now. I'm gonna be honest. Alex Bregman is at the plate. He's a righty batter, um, going against a righty pitcher, and this pitcher Obear just has him looking like a freaking teenager with this sweeper. So the sweeper is, I guess, the sweeper is different from the curveball because the curveball has like the curveball drops, right? Like a 12-6, 12-6. Like the traditional curveball drops from 12 to 6, right? It starts up here and then it just drops. The bottom falls out. So the sweeper now is more of it drops also, but it kind of pulls away from the hitter. So to use that same analogy, 12-6, the curveball is a 12-6 drop. I would say the sweeper is like a 3-7 fall. So it'll start out top right and then fall out bottom left. It kind of goes away from you and does the same action of dropping, but it looks like it's coming at you and then it just pushes away from you and then falls out. The bottom falls out as well. So the sweeper is a little different. I mean, and it depends on the pitcher too, because some pitchers call their curveball a sweeper when it's not really a sweeper. But yeah, so it's crazy. Sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. But yeah, now watching it live, I told you, I understand why that's a tough pitch to hit. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, shit. If I was up there, I'd be getting pissed off too. But you shouldn't be swinging for it. That's the whole thing. Like that shit is. Oh, he hit him. He hit him first and second. You see what I'm saying? So the first double put the pressure on this pitcher. Now he's up there stressed out. Right? Now he's up there stressing. Let me see. Let me see this. Give me 1 second. So now we have first and second, bottom of third, 2 out, and we have Abreu up for the Boston Red Sox. Can he do something? Can we get some vibes going? I mean, I don't have the confidence in Abreu like that. I'll be real. Give me 1 second. Race book. It. Really? Why I don't have that option, boy? I'm trying to think about that shit. Hold on. Let me see this. Yeah, I don't know why. That's crazy. 2025 Kentucky Derby. Yeah, I don't know why, but like so I'm hearing that some books, and you guys, I guess you guys could tell me this. Are some books not allowing you to bet on the Kentucky Derby? Is that like a real thing? Because some people are saying that they could bet on it, and some people are saying that they can't bet on it. I don't know. I'm looking at like what I have available, like the apps that I use, and One of them doesn't have it. I'll be honest. So, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, one of them doesn't have it. So I'm just kind of like confused on that. I thought the Kentucky Derby was like a big thing. Salute, Rick James. Appreciate you for stopping on in. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate that. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Like Kentucky Derby is like a big thing. It's like a big event. I don't know why they wouldn't allow you to bet on it. Maybe there's like some last minute changes going on or some shit. I don't know. But that just seems weird that, that they wouldn't allow you to do that. Right? I like to think that we've always been able to bet on the Kentucky Derby. That's a fact. I've never like I've never not been able to do that. The Kentucky Derby's always been available. So, but yeah, I don't have a like a yeah, it's crazy. So some of them have it and some of them don't. I don't know. What about what are you guys seeing? Is your book like is the book that you guys are using or the app or whatever is that allowing you to bet on the Kentucky Derby? Cuz I don't know. Like I don't even have that option. On one of the books specifically like I don't. And I'm wondering why. I don't know. Let me see horse racing. That's weird. I'm trying to do some research now to see, but yeah, it looks like that's crazy. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I guess some have it and some don't. I don't know why. Some have it, some don't. So and so look, if you're using a book that doesn't have it, I would call them. That's what I would do. I'd call them and be like, "Yo, what's up?" I don't know why. Maybe it's like I don't know. That is weird. That is weird. Might be like a phenomenon or something. Anyway, back top of the fourth, Boston leading 1-0. And we're right back to the game. Let's see what happens. Now, sometimes you'll see this a lot in baseball. A team gives up a run, and then the other team immediately comes back and scores, which is the most annoying thing ever. But as I say that, Minnesota leads off the top of the fourth with a base hit. So don't be surprised if they come right back and score. It's like typical MLB shit. I'm telling you, you might be able to set your clock by this crap. This is how often they do it. They'll go 6 innings right without a run. 0-0-0-0 for 6 innings. Okay, the next inning after somebody scores is gonna be a half inning where they score again. And I'll be honest with you, I'm watching this team, Boston. They might have one of the worst defenses infields. I mean, shit that I've ever seen. This was such a typical double play ball, and their second baseman, I don't know where the fuck he was throwing that rock. It was not even close. Like, not even close. That's crazy. Okay, so one out, still got a man on first because of bad defense. And then the crazy part is like you make a bad play, right? I remember being a kid, and I remember being a kid, and if I would make a play, like let's just say I wouldn't make a play, like 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 a ground ball came to me and it was real slow, but I wasn't able to get the guy out at first, I would be pissed the fuck off. Like I would be so tight. Um, and you see like these people in the professionals, right? Like MLB players, they'll make a horrible play, right? Or a play that wasn't satisfactory, and they'll just be smiling from ear to ear. They'll be grinning. And I know they get paid a shit ton of money, right? I know, shit ton of money. But the thing is, it's like you should still have that passion for the game. So yeah, I don't know. So people are having like problems, you know. People are having problems betting this Kentucky Derby right now. Just getting a bunch of messages on how people are frustrated that their apps are not allowing them to bet on it and stuff like that. That's weird. But thankfully, and the thing is too with horse racing, like I mean, I know a lot of people look forward to it. So now they have, like I said, Minnesota second and third now one out. Typical right after and a half inning where Boston scored. That the other team will come right back. But yeah, we talk about horse racing, right? The Kentucky Derby. Like people talk about it for you like the whole 2 weeks probably leading up to it and shit. And there's like a big deal made about it. The race is literally like 90 seconds. You know what I mean? 90 seconds, not even in some cases. Um, or maybe 2 minutes, whatever it is. The thing it doesn't last a long time. So it's like it's over very quickly. It's like flipping a coin. Obviously, it's a little bit more long. It's longer than that, more delayed. Um, but yeah, it's a very very quick event. You know, from start to finish, maybe a couple of minutes, and that's it. Another bad throw by the first baseman. I mean, the second baseman. The score is tied now. Minnesota just tied it 1-1. Second baseman again for Boston is playing like shit. Typical ground ball, backhands it, throws it to first, and obviously he throws it smack into the dirt. Like it's just crazy, bro. How are you in the majors? What the hell? Like how do you play professional? How do you get paid to play professional baseball when you make a throw like that? Literally, the closest base to first base is second base. I mean, obviously, like the closest position is second base to first base. If you're having trouble making that throw, you're a bum. Like, what the hell? So, I don't know who that is. I think that might be a fucking Abreu, bro. I think it might be. He's a bum. Um, and they keep showing him on the screen too because they know he's playing he's playing like shit. They keep showing him. Anyway, so yeah, first timer. I like Flying Mohan and Sandman. Gotcha. Salute first timer. Appreciate it. So obviously I'm gonna assume you're talking about UFC fighters. I'm familiar with Sandman. I think you said his name was. Yeah. That's obviously Corey Sandhagen. Got you. Um so yeah. Not sure exactly how long we're gonna be streaming for the UFC. It depends, right? Because that thing is I mean, I think it starts at 6. Uh it starts at like 6. Let me see what time it starts. The prelims start at okay, so 7. They start at 7, and then the main card starts at 10. So that shit goes for like 6 hours, bro. Crazy. It's like insane. Um, so not sure if we're gonna stream like all the fights. Maybe I might just stream the main card. Let me all right, let me ask you guys what you think. Let me start a poll. Hold on. Yeah, let's see if we can do a poll. No. Comments. How do I do a poll? Media assets. No. Comments. Private chat. Give me that. Okay. Not. I think one of my mods got to make a poll. So anyway, but yeah, let me know if you guys like. Do you guys want to stream the main card? Maybe. I mean, the main card starts at 10, so I'm not that'll probably go for, I want to say probably 2.5 hours. The main card, so probably 10 to 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock. Um. So yeah, if you want me to stream the main card, let me know. And the way you let me know is you hit the Cash App right there at the bottom of your screen. Cash App, Mr. Futures. You want me to stream the main card? Hit the Cash App. All right. What do they say? Time is money. Um. Let's see what's going on right now. Okay, so it looks like Boston got out of it. Yep. Bottom of the fourth, right? Bottom of the fourth. Right now, Boston coming to play. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. In the meantime, show some love, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys very much. Peace and vibes. As always, be right back. 45 seconds. Time out. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, we back. 2 sec. I had to, you know what I mean? Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm right back. Give me 1 second. Fucking A. Stand in it. Hallelujah. God damn it. That was quick, Boston. Shit. Okay. Looks like we're going to the top of the fifth now. Boston ain't doing crap. Freaking bums. Oh, man. What the hell? All right, still 1-1. 1-1. About to be the top of the fifth. And in baseball, you guys know you could also do like first 5 bets. So this inning would be like the crucial inning for a first 5 bet. Salute. Okay. Okay. We back. Give me 1 second real quick. Stop the cam. All right. So this is a crucial inning for the first 5 bettors, right? And sometimes you might get a better price for the first 5. Because it's a shorter game. So it's it's the probability may increase or decrease depending on the bet. But yeah, sometimes people like to cut the game in half. They'll be like, yo, I'm not watching that shit, for 3 hours. I'll watch it for like an hour. So they'll cut the game in half. It's basically the equivalent of a halftime bet in the NBA. Instead of watching the whole game, you'll bet the first half or the second half, the first half, which is usually like an hour, something like that. So for first 5 bettors, this is very crucial right now. Let me see. I'm actually going to 1 second. I'm gonna watch it live. Yes, I'm gonna watch it live. So 1 out already. That was quick. What the hell? One out already. Really? He got caught stealing? What a bum. Damn it. I remember back in the day when Boston used to be coached by Terry Francona, who was always a good manager, I thought, even though I didn't like him. Thought he was a good manager. This umpire is screwing the Boston, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, I respect the Terry Francona, right? Obviously, at the time, being a New York guy, you don't really like Boston people like that. Second base, another horrible play. I'm telling yo, the second baseman for Boston has zero range, like zero. I know college second basemen that are better than him. That's incredible. So now they have a man on base when it should have been the second out of the inning. This is the type of shit that comes back to bite you in the ass. I'll tell you that right now. I know it firsthand. The umpire. Let's follow the chain of events. The umpire makes a bad call on a pitch. It ends up being a ball instead of a strike. Would have been 2 strikes. Next pitch, a ground ball to second base that should have been an out, but now it's not an out because the second baseman sucks. So now we got, instead of 2 outs with nobody on, now we have 1 out with a man on, and the fuckery is about to happen. I already know. Know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Appreciate you guys. Please remember to click that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you'll get alerted on everything we do. A post, an upload, a live, any video. Okay? Turn on notifications for all, not preferred, not recommended. That's how YouTube controls the fucking vibes. Okay? Well, what I say? Now it is first and second one out because of the umpire and because of Boston's second baseman. He is horrible. Dog shit. Again, I'm complaining not because I know the game is legit. I'm actually putting myself in the state of mind of a a normal public better. But we all know better. Right? We all know that the game is full. The games are predetermined. Freemasons are controlling everything. It's a game of. It's a game for them. You are watching the updated version of the Roman Colosseum. That's it. How many of you guys saw that Gladiator movie? The Gladiator 2. I want reviews on Gladiator 2. And then I'll give you guys my review on that movie. What did you guys think if you saw it of Gladiator 2? Now this one didn't have Russell Crowe, which I felt was blasphemous. I don't know what happened with that. But yeah. What did you guys think of Gladiator 2? It came out like I think earlier this year. Some shit like that. Ten. See, it sucks that YouTube doesn't allow you to stream these games because it would be so much more fun. You guys found it directly with me. I'll tell you, YouTube takes the fun out of everything, man. Honestly. They really do. I think I should have kept my lucky well not my gematria mascot is obviously my dog Fabio, but he's not here right now. Um I thought my lucky, you know, thing was gonna be my other dog, but she didn't bring me any luck today. You know, this game is still a sweat. So we shall see. 1-2 count. 2-1 count. Okay, so 2-1 count. Top of the fifth. Runners on first and second for Minnesota. The pitcher for Boston doesn't look as sharp. Again, if you guys were here earlier, I said it wasn't a good sign that Minnesota was putting a lot of balls in play. First three innings, those were going directly at the infielders, and now they're starting to find holes. Full count now, 2 out, first and second. This Boston pitcher looks hella nervous right now. I'm telling you, looks hella nervous. I don't know if he believes in his stuff. Throw the fucking change up, man. Throw the change up. Let's see what happens. Change up. He threw a. What? No. This umpire's got it in for Boston, man. I'm telling you, this umpire shit. Base is loaded. Fuck. Base is loaded now for who? Carlos Correa. They used to call him the Boston Killer. I don't know if it was me, I'd take this guy out. Honestly, if I was the Boston manager, I'd take him out. He's throwing fucking softballs out there. He's giving up a bunch of turkeys. Good pitch. I'm telling you, like, with some pitchers, when they're dealing, the fucking baseball looks like a golf ball. That, you know? And then some other pitchers, it looks like a softball. Right now, he's throwing a softball, bro. So, and I can't even blame him because his defense really let him down. Okay. Oh my God. Yo, Boston defense is trash. I'm gonna be real. He almost gave that up. It was a routine fly ball. The second baseman again almost collided with the fucking outfielder. They got out of it. Bottom of the fifth, y'all. Bottom of the fifth. 1-1. Let's see what happens. What the hell? Okay. Bottom of the fifth. 10 in it. 10 in it. So we also have the Kentucky Derby going down at Churchill Downs. Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. What's going down? Ten in it. 10 in it. Okay. 1-1, middle of the fifth. Typical boring game in Major League Baseball on a Saturday. This feels like a Sunday game, though, the way it's playing. I'll be honest with you. This game just is like, it's just like slow motion, man. Slow motion. What the fuck? Crazy. Slow motion for you. Slow motion for you. Slow motion for you. All right, let's see what happens. Bottom of the fifth. So for all my first 5 betters, this is the last half inning before that bet is either a win, loss, or draw. Okay. This umpire loves Minnesota. I'm gonna be real right now. We love Minnesota. He's a groupie. Let's see what they do. 1-1 count. Again, the sweeper. The sweeper is making them look like bozos. I'll be real. The sweeper got him right now. 1-2 count. Let's take a guess at what he's gonna throw. Another sweeper? No. Okay. Looks like a single. No, yeah, single. Single. All right, we'll take a single. Start putting the pressure back, man. That's all I'm saying. Put the pressure back. The second baseman for Boston, he owes this team a grand slam today. Honestly, he's been giving the goddamn pitcher for Boston just extra work, man. For real, for real. Like, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Got him looking crazy. Not lazy, but crazy. Okay. 1 man on, 0 outs. Let's go. 0-1 count. Minnesota, Boston Red Sox. Saturday, May 3rd, got him looking stupid again with the changeup. I told you, changeup got him looking dumb. The sweeper and the changeup got these guys looking like bozos. It's incredible. I'm telling you, it's insane. Let me take this. Oh. Got him looking crazy. 1-2 count. All right, he laid off. He laid off the goddamn sweeper or the four-seamer for one pitch. Thank God. You know, took a break. And ain't chased the same goddamn pitch everybody else been chasing. Looking like an asshole. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Again, fucking change up. What I said. Change up again. Got him looking like an ass. Once again with the fucking change up, man. It's actually insane. Actually fucking insane. Okay. What's my input on the Dodgers Braves? What time is that game? Let me see what time that game is. Dodgers Braves. That game is what time? 7:15. All right. Well, I'll take a look at that in a little bit. Let me just do it. Wow. See, Minnesota defense looking crazy out here. Okay, 4. God damn, it even got looking Devers looking dumb. Ah, what the fuck? Even Devers looking like an asshole on these pitches. You know? That's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy. All right, Chris, I'll take another look at it before. But we got some time before that game starts. So. Da-da-da. 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 Oh shit. Fly ball to the outfield. That's not going nowhere. Yeah. Done. So the first 5 innings done. Tie score 1-1. Ends up a draw. No win, no nothing. She took the half a run. for Minnesota, then you would have won. I think Minnesota was getting a half a run for the first 5, so that would have been a win. But any money line bet for the first 5 is a push right now. It's a push. Okay. Okay, give me this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jello owes you a plaque.
Give me a second.
Nah, he really does. Nah, I don't think so.
All right, here we go. Looks like we're gonna go top of the 6th now. 1 second. Top of the 6th. 1-1. Minnesota's at bat, and I'm hoping Boston changed their pitcher. No, it looks like they brought him back out. So we're not lucky. Okay, it looks like that's gonna be 1 out right there. Okay, 1 out. ESPN. So is it raining outside? I think it's raining right now in Boston. Because they keep showing like the tarp. So I'm thinking it's raining. And they might be pulling out the tarp soon. That's going to suck if they do that. That's going to really suck. I hope they don't pull out the tarp, man. And delay this game even more. That would be trash. You know? Oh. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, 1 out, man on first now. Yep. So last couple of innings, Minnesota has had a man on base every inning, but so has Boston. So they both are getting people on right now. Let's see. Let me put the camera back on. We back. Salute, salute, salute. Watching the game now. That's a strike. Yo, the umpires got it in for Boston, man. These are bad calls at this point. Really bad calls. Let's see what happens. 2-0 count. Top of the 6th, 1 out, 1 man on. That's a strike. Okay. See, but that was that was right down the middle. So the umpire had to give you a strike for that one, but he's not really trying to help them. You know? He's not trying to help the boy. Strike 2. Okay. Two count. Top of the 6th. One out, one man on. Let's see. Sweeper. Oh, that might do. Wow, damn. That was fat. If that was fair. I mean, he got a good piece. He swung too early though. Dobbins versus Jeffers. Okay. Nana, nana, nana. Nana, nana, nana. Okay. Looks like he got some iron on that. Two outs. Two outs, one man on. Top of the sixth. Tie game. Excuse me. Salute to everybody we got in here. Thank you very much once again for joining me. Again, it's been quite a while since I streamed. Like live streamed anyway. As I said, YouTube's kind of just been pissing me off, man. They got me in a bad mood, demonetizing my channel, shadow banning the channel, uh, you know, not helping us grow, not helping anything, man. Honestly, it's crazy. So, oh yeah, that's gone. 2-run home run. 3-1, Minnesota. I knew it. This pitcher for Boston should have been out last inning. 100%. First home run of the season. Oh my god, how funny is that? How funny is that? First home run of the season. Wow. Dog shit. Dog shit crazy. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab some more ice. I'll be right back. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Oh, some more bad plays we got. Some more bad plays from the defense. Oh man. 1 second. Guy hit his first home run of the season. Crazy. 1 second, let me get back on here. Oh, we're back. Okay. Damn. When you're throwing like 91 pitches and 40 of them are balls, no buenos. No buenos. Fucking bozo. Now he's taking him up. Well, you're 3 batters too late. Me myself, I never thought Alex Cora was a good manager. I'm sorry. Is that Alex Cora? Yeah, that is Alex Cora. Never thought he was a good manager. To me, he's shit. So, not a fan of his. Yeah, definitely father son league, just like the NBA. 100%. Everybody's related somehow, some way. League is crazy. I'll tell you. Oh man. Father son league at its best. I wonder if I play music on another window, like, will it come through on this one? I wonder. Okay, so it looks like they will be making a pitching change. 2 outs, top of the 6, 3-1. Minnesota's leading. Top of the 6th inning. So we shall. Tin it. Damn. That dude hit that shit and he already know. He threw the bat toss like he got 30 home runs this year. You know what I'm saying? He got the pitcher looking stupid out here. Dumbass. Who this? Oh, let's see that. Okay. Bringing in a guy who is throwing balls. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I realize that. I'm not gonna lie, the weather in Boston, it looks horrible. I don't know why. It looks like it's about to rain. The fucking sky is gray. Let's see what happens here. 1-1 count. 1-2 count. You know, one of the more frequent questions that I get is like, in my opinion, what do I think is the most in its pure form, right? If sports was all real, what do I think is the most difficult sport to be successful at, right? And I mean, everyone has an argument. To me, I think, not to say it's easy to play this sport, but I think it's easier in comparison to the others, right? As far as being successful. My opinion, I think football would probably be the easiest, right? Running doesn't really take a lot of skill. Um, Obviously, being successful at running the ball doesn't really take skill. Being able to catch is rather simple, and to throw is rather simple as well in comparison to other sports. That's my opinion. Football is rather easy. Looks like Minnesota is going to score again. So 4-1. Um, football's rather easy. Then next, I think and this might have my own bias on it because I've played it, but um, I don't know. I think probably soccer, right? I know it takes some skill to be able to handle the rock and stuff like that. But again, you have like running is pretty simple. Obviously, handling the ball in soccer is difficult. That's the most difficult part. But shooting, kicking the ball is rather simple. Obviously, being successful at being a great shooter. Uh, matter of fact, no. Second most easiest one I would say is probably basketball. So we'll go football, basketball, then soccer, then baseball, and then hockey to me. Cause yo, ice skating, that shit seems easy, but bruh, hockey just seems tough to me to be able to be successful at that shit. Because even in soccer, like there's a goalie and shit, but the net is huge. In hockey, the goalie is fucking huge because he's got all those pads on and shit, and the goal itself is not that big. And yo, yeah, I don't know. I think hockey might be the toughest, bro. Out of like the majors, right? Baseball, basketball, football, hockey, and then soccer. So it would be again easiest football, second easiest basketball, um, probably soccer, baseball, then hockey. To me, that's my five right there. I think hockey's the hardest. You know, that ice skating shit is tough, and being able to ice skate to like going at like fucking what 60 miles an hour or something like that. Crazy. Stopping, then controlling the puck. Yeah, no, that's tough. Super tough. Um, so let's see. Teeny, teeny. Okay, 4-1. Um, bottom of the sixth inning right now for the Boston Red Sox. Okay, let's see it. Let's see what Boston does. Okay. Bottom of the sixth, Bregman is up. You already know what's coming. The sweeper. Gonna have him look crazy again. Change up, got him. This guy's dealing. I ain't gonna lie. This guy, Bear, is just on some shit. Okay. One out. 1 second. Shit. Okay. Give me 1 second. Ting, 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 ting. Mm. Ting, 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 ting. Really? Okay. So what do we like? Give me 1 second. Okay. 2 outs. 4-1. Bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. And the sky is looking wacky right now in Boston. I'll be real. The sky is looking crazy. Like it's about to open up and just rain cats and dogs. And so, okay. Boston has a base hit. More like an error. Man on first, bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. I wonder how long a rain delay would be. Obviously, who's that? Yo, listen, I'm, it's crazy. But I mean, baseball just isn't what it used to be back in the day. As far as like the elite defenders, that you used to see, you know, um, especially on the infield, man. You had these guys that just covered amazing amounts of ground and just making plays. Nowadays, it just seems like everyone's just so lackadaisical and just doesn't really give a fuck. They get paid regardless. And honestly, that's the problem. Like, what should be the case is, players should only get paid if they win. Like they should get paid on performance. So you only get checks when you win games, right? I mean, that's what I think. So 2 outs, man on first and second. All right, looks like they're getting a mound visit right now from Minnesota. First and second, Boston. Man on first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. 1 second. One and one, bottom of the sixth, 2 out, man on first and second. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Nope. 2-1. Strike. 2-2 count. Change up again. I ain't gonna lie, this guy's changeup is solid. Really. It's a tough pitch to hit. Real tough pitch to hit. Okay, Boston threatening. We'll see. Boston is threatening. What are they gonna do? 2-2 count. Obear versus Hamilton. I think this might be the second baseman. I don't know. I can't really see his face. This might be the second baseman I was talking shit about the whole game though. And ground out to first. 3 outs. 4-1, top of the seventh. Yep. That is the second baseman I was talking about. What a bozo. What a bozo. Okay, guys, quick commercial break. Come back because they do the seventh inning stretch. So they're gonna sing that stupid song, take me out to the ball game and all that other crap. So seventh inning stretch. Be back in probably 2 minutes. Be right back. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn all notifications on. Appreciate you guys very much on this Saturday, May 3rd. Thank you for rocking. We're gonna keep it going. All right. Be back in 2 minutes. Seventh inning stretch. Salute. We back, we back, we back. Oh man, they got the tarp out, fellas. They bringing out the tarp, man. God damn it. They bringing out the tarp in Boston. Oh. Mm. All right, so this game is in a rain delay now. Yeah, rain delay, top of the seventh, 1 out. God damn it. All right, so they're gonna do. I don't know how long this rain delay is gonna last, guys. Yeah, so this is tough. I don't know how long this game is gonna be rain delayed. Obviously, I'm not gonna just stand here and just chill during a rain delay. So what I will do is, um, yeah, I'm not sure what this weather is gonna be like for how long. Um, but knowing how MLB works, if it was gonna be quick, they probably just wouldn't have, they wouldn't have like called the game run. So yeah, it's probably gonna be delayed for a little while. So since it's already 6 o'clock, the UFC gets underway at 7. Um, like the prelims for the UFC fight card gets underway at 7. Unfortunately, we didn't really get that much. We didn't get love in the Cash App, so I'm not. I guess that means that you guys didn't want me to stream the. You guys didn't want me to stream the UFC. I don't know why, because the UFC is fun. Like to stream that is actually great. Um, damn, I wish that wasn't the case, right? Fuck. All right. Well, this game is in a raid delay. Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, you have no control over it. Not sure if I'm going to be coming back on to stream the UFC. So the Cash App is still on the screen for anybody that wants to show love to get us back here for the UFC. We can stream. We can stream the fights. Um, the preliminaries is from 7 to 10, and then the main card is from 10 probably to like 1. Let me see. Let me show you guys. So yeah, it's probably from like the main card is from 10 to 1, and then uh 10 to 1, and then the prelims from 7 to 10. So if you guys want us to come back, show some love in the Cash App at the bottom of your screen right there. Maybe we'll do the main card, so I'll give you guys some time. The main card starts at 10. So you guys let me know. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Today is Saturday, May 3rd. Sadly enough, this game is in a rain delay. I'm not sure how long it's going to go for. But yeah, appreciate you guys for stopping on in. Thank you once again. Click the like, share, and subscribe. And as we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Peace and salute, everybody. And I will see you guys hopefully for the UFC. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace and vibes as always.